It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. Earlier in the season, the New Orleans Pelicans ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Grizzlies. So they win one, lose one. Things have been pretty evenly matched so far. One of these teams has to step up.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Allen and Prince on the perimeter. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. And it's Conley in at the point. And the first one drops.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league. And with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies, I think, as a factor in the Western Conference.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
The offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here is Conley. 8 points his last outing. Gasol setting the pick for Allen. Into Marc Gasol. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screen play you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Pelicans on D. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here's the prodigy, and he gets that one to go. The front eye.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Conley kicks to Prince. Gasol setting the pick for Prince. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. From 10 feet out, and that one's good. Here's Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from the prodigy, it's blocked. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one. Memphis trailing here. Conley dishes to Prince. Gasol, a screen on Evans. Shot off the screen. That one off the back iron and out.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
And stolen by Prince. The feed to Conley. Goes back up, and Gasol. Gasol lays it in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Prince against Evans. The dish to Holiday. And it's Randolph with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Conley, the pass to Allen. Back to Conley. Pass to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Prince. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Great box out there, getting between his man and the basket.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to Allen. Pass to Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Lee. Lets it go from deep. And he gets the bucket. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. This, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
A prodigy, he's in at center. Omer Ashik is out there with Salmons, and it's Rivers, and it's Fredette in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Vince Carter in his day, one of the most electrifying players in the NBA, a superstar in Toronto, one of the all-time great highlight reel dunkers. Those days are behind him, but he remains a very valuable and at this point, maybe even underrated NBA player.
And for Vince Carter, a quality defender and still a well-rounded contributor. He always had a nice breadth of skills. Now he does the little things that help you win.
And for some superstars, they have a tough time accepting Clark a lesser role. Not Vince Carter.
You know, it's really impressive the way he's gracefully aged into becoming a quality 6th man, Kevin. I think it's a model for other aging superstars or former superstars to follow.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Usher. Evans comes in for John Salmons. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Jimmer Fredette, and it's Drew Holiday in for Austin Rivers. And here is Conley after Eric Gordon hit the 3. They set the pick. Conley kicks to Allen, trying his luck deep. The shot no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Carter with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Out to the right wing. From 17 feet out, and he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Zach Randolph.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, Anthony Davis defying comparison in his young NBA career. As the great Dirk Nowitzki said, in all my years, I've never seen anyone like him. And Coach Monty Williams said, he's not like anyone we've ever seen. He's going to be his own player. Drew Holiday put it plainly, quote, he's the franchise. He's the go-to guy. And everybody here knows it. Kevin, over to you.
Chance to become league MVP in time, Doris. His talent is that caliber, I think. Thank you. And it's Evans missing. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
And so here is New Orleans following the miss by Zach Randolph. There's the three, and Evans the basket on the assist by Holiday. And it's a three-point Pelican lead. The Grizzlies shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
And, you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide-open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Allen's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 3. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Davis gets a wide open look. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Carter dishes to Prince. Back to Carter. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Last season, it took the Grizzlies some time to get going.
That's it.
And you know this man.
Strongly towards the end of the year.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ashik comes in for the Prodigy. And it's Anderson in for Anthony Davis. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Randall. Tolliver comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Lee's subbed in for Vince Carter. Now here's Evans. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Holiday, the pass to Ashik. In a strong finish with 2 hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. And that concludes the first half. Pelicans lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. We're the ones in charge of this game, and that's not going to change in the second half if we stick to the plan. Now let's polish this off in style.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
So on the floor for Memphis. Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Conley after the made shot from the Prodigy. Conley kicks to Allen. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Gordon. The pass to the Prodigy. Here's the screen. Soft touch on the glass. The Prodigy's got 8 points.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Prince setting a pick for Conley. Baseline jumper. Shot denied. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies. retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shot's good. Now here is Holiday. The Grizzlies, grit and grind, known for being old school. Post you up and lock you down type of basketball team.
Yeah, and that front court rotation, boy, the envy of the league, in my opinion. It's a big part of what makes this team really go.
Now here's Evans. He has 5. Clock at 4.
Back a few more points on their lead with the town hall.
That's bringing it down hard. Yes, bring it down hard, my brother. Conley dishes to Allen. Gasol, a screen on Gordon. Allen drives in. Prince fires from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
But guys, for the Grizzlies, a new ownership group, and it seems maybe some tweaks to their identity. They look to spread the floor a bit more and pick up the tempo. But the results last season were pretty mixed.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to the prodigy. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
7-foot shot blocked, and they'll keep possession. Prince's shot is good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And you know, the Grizzlies last season, I thought they did pick up their pace slightly, but they were still a team at the bottom of the league in that regard in terms of fast break points and pace of play. It's really hard to get away from who you've been for so long. This is more of a half-court, grinded-out team.
Here is Conley. After the made shot from the prodigy. Gasol, a screen on Evans. Out to Conley. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's the prodigy. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument or discussion anyway that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. John Selmans, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Drew Holiday. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ashik's checked in. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Second is Zach Randolph.
Anytime you can get someone to pull down that many rebounds on a consistent basis, do well.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Conley, the pass to Prince. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Evans. And the ages add up, guys, in regards to Anthony Davis. You know, LeBron is going to be LeBron for a little while longer. But after that, there's going to be a short list.
And Davis is right in the middle of it when you think about it. I mean, the ability to score down on the block and to change teams' game plan with his defense, the way he patrols the paint. I think he's got as good a shot as anybody at being the successor to LeBron's crown.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Rivers checked in. The prodigy. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what a game for the prodigy. 15 points and 4 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
Now, he's gotten himself into the air so often to block shots and rebound. He's really controlled that area.
Here is Tolliver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Prince misses. Pelicans leading by 16. Selman's a screen on lead. Here's the prodigy. Here's Hasek with the second effort. And again, another basket good from the prodigy. The prodigy's got 13 points in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And Udrih hits the lead. And again, Memphis no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit. This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
And so here's Memphis. After the miss from the prodigy, feeds it to Tolliver. 6 to shoot. Here's Udrih. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Carter for 3, and good up. On the basket. Book it.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Now here's Rivers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Fredette. Kicks it to Hasek. Shot from the wing. The feed to Rivers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Salmon's with it, averaging 6 points per contest. Pass to the prodigy. They set the screen. Dishes it to Rivers. And here's Fredette for 3. That's good. Fredette's got 5. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top. They lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Hasek patrol the paint. And it's Salmons in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Memphis moving it around. Here's Randolph. Pelicans pull it in.
And the rebounding.
Now Conley.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Marc Gasol. And stolen by Udrih. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Left side, Gordon. Evans kicks to Holiday. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Evans dishes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Shoots. Another shot. Davis with a screen on Gasol. The prodigy passes to Davis. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. And you look at the players around the league who have dealt with serious injuries over their careers, and then, Steve, been able to return. Such a great boost to the league.
Yeah, no doubt, especially injuries that would be career-ending. Now players can often return to near 100%. You never want to go under the knife, but if it's that or hang them up for good, the choice is easy.
Here's Holiday, and Gasol sends it back. And it's Memphis on the break. No good from Lee. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's the prodigy, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Now here is Conley. He kicks to Carter. Carter left side. Conley for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
For three.
8 seconds left in the fourth. There's the pick. Holiday goes in. Gets the bucket.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Playing hard, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard, give energy. That's where it starts from. And we did a great job that night.
All right. It's one thing to know you're one of the best in the league, but it's another thing to prove it on the court.
That's right. I'm feeling that. They might as well start playing the parade route, engraving the hardware, and sizing up the rings. It's only a matter of time before we champions, and I get paid.
Oh, yeah?